Welcome back to the Legend of Heroes Trails through Daybreak, where we are currently in the forest part of Dirk Memorial Park, and we're looking for a time capsule buried under this tree there, the apparently oldest tree in the forest, and it looks like there will be a boss fight here. That's the tree, I'm sure of it. Is the capsule buried under that stone then? So what? Mr. Monument for brain-dead lovebirds? How dare you! It's not under that monument, but still. What's that sound? Get back, chump. What's that? A giant spider? Langratula. One giant spider and 6 smaller ones. I suspect we were forced to be reckoned with. Then, and yes, I have a Genesis right here. There's no need to hold back against it. Just wear it down some and leave the rest to me. Fine by me. Leave it to us.
You'll be sorry for that.
Energy output at maximum.
I'll crush them all at once. Keep your guard up. Pull out all the stops. Zypha, activate. Here's our chance.
Now's your chance to boost.
Going all in.
Keep it up, it's working. Energy output at full throttle.
I'll take care of them. Let's party.
Some arts work better. Activating
Unleashing
skill.
full strength. Lance mode, activate. Degama, driver.
Boost gauge limit exceeded.
Stop right there. Stop right there. Damn it.
A chance!
Whew.
Displaying
Pull out all
stats.
the stops. Show me what you got. Keep your guard up.
Activating drive.
Dispatching shield.
Dispatching shield.
Karte.
Dispatching shield.
Aaron, please live.
My move.
Good
now.
dodge.
Certain arts will work better. Full
Show me what
boost.
you
Go
got.
all out.
Got a whole slew of them. Got a whole slew of them.
Good luck.
Energy output at maximum.
There.
Thanks, pal. I'll take that. There.
You
I owe
saved
you
me.
one.
Engaging shield.
There. I'll crush them all at once.
Energy output at maximum.
Good luck.
Activating
Out with
skill.
a bang. Soar for me. Beat it down.
Boost gauge limit crushed.
Keep moving, Van.
Full boost. Go all out.
Make it count.
But this is target bound. I cannot move it freely.
Activating
Time
skill.
for the main event. Vandalize
lose. Huh? Full boost. Go all out. Certain arts will work better. Keep it up. It's working.
This'll hurt.
Give it your all.
It's over!
Dispatching shield.
That's far enough!
Energy output at full throttle. Displaying enemy stats.
This'll do the
Some
trick.
arts work better. Activating skill.
Kendra. Optical cannon!
There!
Stop right there!
A chance! There! Yeah!
Too slow!
Then!
This'll hurt. Over here! All for you! Go time!
There we go!
Ow.
I won't lose!
Energy output
This'll do the
at
trick.
full throttle.
Show me what you got! Pull out all the stops!
Good luck!
Show me what you got! Satellite jerk!
You saved
I'll
me!
take that. Stop right there!
A chance! Maximum boost. Activating drive.
My move now!
Give them your all! There!
On yes! Here goes! Here goes!
Dispatching shield. I'll take you on! Maximum boost. Activating drive.
There!
Ketra! Dispatching shield.
You'll be sorry for that!
Energy output at maximum.
Eat this, sucker! Keep your guard up!
Activating skill.
Have some of this! That's how it goes.
All right.
I won't stop here.
I think I've grown a little.
Ah, how's it still moving? Get back behind us. Van, are you ready? Yeah, I'm counting on you guys. Right, start the recording, Theo. I'll back you up however I can. Please be careful, Van. What in alien's name is he doing? Why are you all just standing there? There's no way you can take much more of this. We know that. Just shut up and watch. Mr. Arkwright will be just fine. We believe in him. Oh god, it's a boss. Please keep him safe. Now. This is it. Phase space expansion confirmed. And here we are. We're inside too. Maxim not. Save for Mr. Lugan, it would seem. Perhaps it's like the combat links used in the Empire? Or an application of the SCLM systems?
You call
Mare! She finally shows up. She really is cute. A hologram, no. It's more like our collective unconscious being hacked through spiritual resonance. Indeed. She appears to be an AI powerful enough to perform a vast calculation that would require... You saved us from a lot of close calls in the past. But I guess this is our first chance to have a proper talk. Just what are you, Mare Bear? Why do you have a sense of self like this?
Will you stop calling me that? Besides, you know who I am. I'm your one-of-a-kind, fantabulous hollow mare, model MKESV004. I'm being gracious enough to lend you a helping hand as a under the influence of the...
Okay. I haven't seen something like this since Cold Steel 4? Wait, what? There was nothing to stop us hearing what she said, but even then I just couldn't comprehend it. Indeed. I remember reading about this phenomenon in reports from Crossband of the Empire.
This is so annoying. What's this? Are you recording what's happening here?
That's right. We'd prefer not to have to go through all this every time we want to see you. So we were hoping there was a way to recreate the process and better control the Grendel without deliberately exposing Van to danger.
I see. You humans do think of some fascinating ideas. Even if your methods are a little primitive.
Fighting words for a fun-sized pipsqueak.
You watch your mouth, redhead!
Please, there's no time for fighting. So you can do it, right? Please, Miss Mare, we need your help.
And now we've tacked on Miss? Well, whatever. Just be careful. Using it too much will cause... As long as you're mindful of that, go ahead and decipher the recreation process from your logs later.
Right, understood.
Well then, Van. Will you bear the nightmare, or not?
I will.
Bear the nightmare.
I'll bear it. These fragile chains guide me to this realm, where I am now made manifest. I am both the nightmare and the beast that devours it!
Grendel Altar.
Stay back, please!
You did it!
Van! No, you don't!
You'll be sorry for that!
Energy output at maximum.
Keep it up! It's working!
Send you flying! Here's our chance!
Displaying enemy stats.
Keep it up! It's working!
Initiating drive. Maximum boost.
Let's party!
Here I go! Jabril guard! We'll take that! Full boost! Don't hold back, Dan!
Make it count!
Keep it up! It's working!
Let's
Take this!
You're gone! Got you! with me!
Energy output at maximum. Activating skill.
That it?
We'll take that. Full boost. Don't hold back, Dan.
Let's party!
Take this.
Initiating drive.
Dispatching shield.
A chance. Activating drive. Petra.
Here goes!
Energy output at maximum.
Keep it up. It's working.
Activating skill.
There.
On yes!
We'll take that. Full boost. Don't hold back, Dan. Keep it up. It's working. Take this.
Be gone! Eat this!
Now's your chance to boost. Initiating drive.
Activating drive. Petra.
Here goes!
Activating skill.
There.
On yes!
We'll take that.
Now's your chance to boost. Energy output at full throttle.
Keep it up. It's working.
Initiating drive.
Not so fast. I won't lose.
Maximum boost.
Petra.
On yes!
Good. Found Azure? Van, are you okay? Yeah, I'm exhausted, but I'm not hurting. Too much of a workout for the old bones, huh? Shut up. So, did it work? Yeah, it looks like I recorded everything just fine. We can work on analyzing it as soon as we get back. Just what are you? We'll keep quiet about your business, so we'd sure appreciate it if you keep quiet about ours. Anyway, there's nothing in the way now, so how about we get to treasure hunting? Right, I'll get on that. This isn't it, not here either. Here it is, found it. Oh hey, it looks to have been made of a corrosion-resistant alloy. There's Maxim's name too. But the one below it.
I finally found it. Wow. I look so young in this picture. And there she is right with me. I could never forget her face.
That has to be... You've got to be kidding me.
What? What is it? Why are you all reacting like that?
What are the odds of this? But everything we've been told about the woman in question does match. Yeah, even down to Yume's age.
Wait. You don't all happen to know Paulette, do you? Don't just go silent on me. Say something!
I'm all done, Grandpa.
All done?
Well, aren't you such a good girl, Yume?
Yume. So that's her name.
Come to think of it, your eyes are the same color as hers. Would have been a better twist if she was someone else's kid.
No, it would not.
I hope we did the right thing by telling him where she lives. I have my doubts too, but it's not as though she's married. And I'm not sure how we could have talked our way out of telling him after our reaction earlier. I can't believe a diva of a diner used to date this guy.
Well, sorry for not living up to your standards. I really do appreciate your help finding her, though. But where is Paulette? I don't recall seeing her earlier either.
Maybe buying extra stuff sounds about right at this time of day. Theo's helping her, but I'm sure she still needs to go out herself sometimes.
Oh, you'd be surprised just how much of a help that little one has been.
Paulette, how long have you been standing there?
Huh. I was just over at Brenda's store buying some extra seasonings. Oh.
Hey, it's, I don't really know what I'm doing.
Dude's going for it, huh?
It's been a while, hasn't it?
Ah, do we have ourselves a new customer? It's nice to meet you. I'm Paulette, an employee at this bistro. So, you must be a friend of Van's?
Rest in peace. The reaction comes as no surprise, of course.
Yeah, you could say that. Sorry. It looks like I mistook you for someone else. I suppose I should get out of your hair now. I'll wire you your mirror as soon as I get a chance.
Maxim? Sorry to burst your bubble when you're trying to play it cool, but you're leaving your Lino here?
I can see you've had quite the busy day. It's almost time to close up shop for the day, but if you haven't eaten yet, you're welcome to come in for something.
Are you sure about that?
Of course. Monmar's doors are open to anyone and everyone. You're all welcome to come in too, of course. I'll go hop in the kitchen.
"6:20 p.m. Bye-bye.
This food tastes so good. And yet strangely salty.
Paulette?
Huh? What is it?
Well, nothing, but...
Hey, what you crying for, mister?
He's in for a long ride if that's anything to go by. There might be a light at the end of a tunnel for him, though. Even if he will have to keep proving his sincerity to earn it. True, but if he can, I'm sure everything will work out for the best. Alright then, that's another job well done. I bet he earns a boatload, so he better get ready to pay up. And you know, no matter how damn good a race car driver he is, I'm not so sure I want to accept him as Yumi's dad. It doesn't hurt to be happy for people, Van. I might be with him here. I've only met Paulette, but I can tell she's a lovely woman who deserves only the best. All the regulars downstairs love her too. I've been in her debt for years myself. Still, I can't imagine it'll be easy for him to get back into her good graces, so just sit back and watch smugly till he does. Yeah, he should suffer a little for all he's done. He's really gonna have his work cut out if he wants the old man and the kid to welcome him into their lives too. I think you all need to be a little more forgiving of others. Changing the subject, however, we certainly had some interesting developments on another front, didn't we? Did we ever? Even if it feels like the number of questions that need answering has only increased. Well, we've had dinner and we've still got plenty of time left before we need to call it a day. You mind getting to work, Cutter? Not at all. This is our time to shine. Yeah, I think this should be enough data to narrow down the triggers for making Mare appear. If you give me a hand, I should be able to have a job done by tonight even. I would be delighted to. I have a wireless network set up already, so that should help. You've been getting yourselves all set up here while I wasn't looking, huh? I think that's a good thing. We can't rely on Ren for every little thing after all. Just don't expect me to work as fast as she does. I don't think I have that in me. The infamous Kitty is extraordinarily capable as a hacker. No ordinary operator could hope to compare. All of you might as well be using some kind of magic to me. As long as they're willing to do all that work, I'm not even gonna think about it. Just leave a tech to the pros. So, do you think you'll be able to turn into a Grendel without putting yourself in mortal danger? In theory, it should be possible. It looks like Agnes being in the vicinity with at least one Grendel is a mandatory condition though. So far, you've constantly been putting yourself in serious danger just to transform and help us win. So I sincerely hope there's some way for you to transform without having to resort to that. And we should be conscious of what Mare said about not relying on the Grendel too much. We'll all do what we can to support you, so that you don't have to. I want that you always shoulder most of the burden yourself. I want either. I'm going to keep getting stronger so I can help more. I don't actually care how much danger you have to put yourself in, but I'm not down to have you always steal our thunder. As a concierge assigned to support you, I'll have been opposed to you exposing yourself to unnecessary risk from the start. Listen here. I'm inclined to agree. After what Mare said, I think this is something you should absolutely only use against the strongest of opponents. Fine. The more people who come to work for me, the less I feel like I'm the one in charge. Do you have something else you want to say? Nope, not at all. Man, someone's whipped. Oh, by the way, we still don't have any idea why we couldn't understand some of what Mare was saying, right? Oh yeah, almost forgot about that.
I'm being gracious enough to lend you a helping hand as a under the influence of the... Just be careful. Using it too much will cause...
We heard what you were saying. It was more like our brains couldn't process it or something. That's how I would put it. It was almost as if we were listening to an audio recording and part of it was replaced by noise. Yeah, kinda creepy they're being real here. It was like we became dangerously close to one of the world's many secrets. I'm sorry, just forget I said something so silly. I've clearly read one too many books. I don't think it's silly at all. If anything, it sounds right. I think it's a possibility we ought to keep in mind. Yeah, for sure. Maybe a client?
Oh, I got through! Phew. I was worried I didn't have the right number.
Marielle? That sounds like... Ashen? Ashen, okay. I'm wrong.
晚上好. Good evening, guys. It feels like I haven't talked to you in ages.
It's good to see you again, Ashen. It really is. What are you calling about? Decided to give up on Zhao and go after this old fart instead? Of course not. You shut up, Aaron. I hope he hasn't been raising too much of a ruckus over an Edith by way, especially when it comes to women. About that, he does come home smelling like perfume sometimes. What can I say? I like getting to know people. Can we be serious for 5 minutes around here? Also, I'm 5 years younger than Zhao, I'll have you know. I can't believe you know that off the top of your head. Also, sorry to ask, but I don't think we've met before. I assume she's connected to Heiyu in some manner? Aaron did mention you have some new part-timers. I'm Ashen Lu. I'm indeed part of one of the families of Heiyu. Wait, your new part-timers are a maid and a pretty boy? Awkward Solutions never settles for average, does it? Our cast is a colorful one, yeah, so what's this about? Is Zhao causing trouble again? I wouldn't say that. He's as busy as always. And actually, I didn't just call you on behalf of Heiyu today. This matches from several others too. Really now? What message? well, Baba had the chance to talk to a few other important people with different affiliations the other day. And apparently the topic ended up shifting to you guys, and they agreed to do a little something special for you. You know, for all you've done for the people of Langport, Farbert and Basel. Consider it a special thank you gift from everyone. Hang on a minute. The important people you're talking about wouldn't happen to be...
I'm calling on behalf of Elzheim's Crown Prince Sharid, the Basel Institute of Sciences Professor Hamilton, the Kowloon Group's Fan Lu, and one other individual, whose name I will not disclose, to extend you an invitation. They all want you to spend 2 nights at the 5-star Hekizanro Inn in the Eastward Hot Springs Paradise of Longlai. Your tickets should arrive shortly.
Evening, special delivery. Amis, maybe? Or just a nameless delivery guy. (8:05 p.m.) Yeah, this is a situation, you know, when the father says, if you hurt my daughter, ... and he already has, right? There's no way there isn't more to this than it seems. But it's true, we've been real busy lately. Would be a good chance to get some en dents. Man, Longlai sure brings back some memories.
Your mindset is very different from that of others. It has long convinced you that there is no place for you in this world. And that is, from my perspective, proof positive that you still have so much to learn. For everything in this world is connected. I'm sure you will one day come to that realization yourself, with enough first-hand experience.
He always tried to pretend he was normal, but was anything but. Wish I'd been able to avenge him, but that chance is long gone now. Still, I suppose Longlai wouldn't be a bad place to visit, to pay my respects, since I can't get over to his grave. My crew could use a break about now too. Anyway, I guess I'll go wander around for a while before turning in. We're gonna be away for 3 days, so I wanna make sure everything's in order before we head out. So. Hey Paulette, you guys closing up shop for the day? We are. We had a really good day today. Lots of customers. But if you want anything, just let me know. We'll still be open for a bit longer. Right, I'll let you know. No need to say anything, Van. It's okay. Thanks for looking out for me and Yumi. I appreciate it. It caught me off guard seeing him, but I don't regret it. I'm glad we got to sit down and talk. Alright, if you're sure. If he starts giving you trouble, let me know and I deal with him. But it doesn't look like he'll be a nuisance, I think anyway. Not from how he was acting at least. So maybe I don't gotta worry after all. Thank you, but I don't think you do. He's making sure to put my and Yumi's feelings first. Not to pry, but do she and your old man know anything? No, not yet. I plan to talk to them soon. But it won't be an easy conversation to have with either of them. Especially Yumi, I'm a bit worried about her. Gotcha. She might be too young for that kind of talk. That's what I'm thinking too. I might speak with my dad about it first, but I don't know how to approach it yet. I might have an idea. Well, if you two are up for it. Well, I've said what I think needs to be said. The rest is up to her. Back to patrolling I go.
How is it this late?
Something going on in Riverside?
Let's do this.
bored.
Let's see what we've got.
Without you. My name's Sailor and I'm part of a two-girl idol group called With You. Tonight we're scheduled to hold a street performance in the Tyrol district, but my partner Lulua has gone missing. Could you help me search for her? I'll be waiting at a table near Brother's music shop. Well, might as well get this over with. Let's go chat with our client after we wrap up here.
Well, if it isn't Van.
Shoot, I'm trying to get it here. Isn't that, well, you know? Come on, that's enough for one day, isn't it? Don't change the subject. Ah, phew, verspringen. Man. Hey dude, don't let me keep you. I don't fancy third wheeling, so how about I leave you to... No, stay! Dingo's a jerk! He just left me behind, and what did I learn? Nothing. He's doing it again. So she's the loud kind of drunk. You know, if Dingo's being such a jerk, why not tell him yourself? You're mighty close to him right now. I sure did. I told him off real good. And what did he do? Just blew me off. Didn't listen to a thing I said. And here I'm just working so hard to follow his footsteps. Just wanna... Lasted longer than I expected. Yeah, she did. Sorry, that was an embarrassing way for you to find us. Don't sweat it, not like I don't know you well enough at this point. Gertrude got some balls though. Follows you all the way to far, but gets kidnapped and captured off of a night of drunken complaints. It's like she hasn't even faced. That might be my fault. I probably shouldn't have been so soft on her after the fact. I did try to get it through to her that she needs to be more careful. Carefulness doesn't seem to have clocked in tonight, from the look of it. Not at all. I have to try again some other time, and they definitely can't have her knowing where I'm going next time I travel. Losing a newbie like her shouldn't be that hard for you, right? But you sure it's worth it? Don't want to upset the cute little Missy by pushing her away. She's got a thing for you. I've said it before, but we're from different publications. We're when friends, we should be rivals. Don't think that really matters much. She'd probably be rivals even if you worked in the same place. But rival or not, she looks up to you. That at least should mean something to you, yeah? Huh. I finally got a lead on one of the topics I've been pursuing. You know me, all my investigations are a grey area at best. The rest, pitch black, of the worst kind, and you know that. I'd much rather she stay far, far away from that world. Maybe it's wrong of me to make that decision for her, but I don't want her to follow my footsteps. She should walk a brighter, more honest path. For someone who denies taking her under your wing, you sure get overprotective when it comes to her. Look who is talking, you and your growing office of assistance you'd stick your neck out for? Hey Van, if you... Nothing. You're going out on a trip with your assistants, right? Should be a good time. Take the time to enjoy yourselves. I will. That's the plan at least. I swear, just as quick and creepy as Kitty used to be. How the hell do you know about that? That's for me to know. No, back off. Don't go getting too cushy with him, Dingo. It's not fair. Not fair. Whatever, I'll buy you a souvenir. You don't get to complain if you don't like it. I trust you pick something good.
Let's do this.
Oh, is that... Well, look who we have here, an inspector and a bracer switching the shit over drinks. Man, if even you two can be friends, the capital is in good hands. I wouldn't exactly call us friends. The guild's not the CID, but we are far from our allies. At best, we're rivals. But given how much our work overlaps, we often see each other out in the field. We respect each other as fellow public servants. So rivals we may be, but we can still share a drink or two, huh? You care to join us? Nah, I'm good. Gonna stretch my legs a bit more. Fair enough. Drinking with old dogs like us isn't the most attractive offer, I guess. But you know, I'm sure Elaine wouldn't mind having a drinking buddy after work. I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. That reminds me, I heard you pitched in doing that mess in Basel. Yeah, I heard from Alvis. Sounds like you made yourself pretty busy over there. Wasn't what I was there for, but yeah, I helped out where I could. How about next time you let us know where you're headed beforehand? That way you can clean up these messes you inevitably get into? Yes, because I'm totally one causing them all, right. But in case you'd like to know, most of next week will be Arkwright free here in Edith. Me and the gang are taking a little vacation. Hey, not a bad idea. Bet you could use a break. Where you headed? Figured it would be nice to get away from the hustle and bustle for a while. So we headed out to Longley for a little hot spring trip. Longley, huh? My wife and I went there for our honeymoon. Beautiful place. I'd love to take my daughter there someday. If I could ever get time off. Work to the bone, huh? Yep. And whose fault is that, do you think? Ha! Well, you picked a good time to go there. The autumn leaves are just stunning in Longley. Since you'll be down that way, say hi to everybody for me, will ya? Oh yeah, you're from around there, aren't you? Wait, okay. Could you not go guessing at my background? Sorry. Just your fighting form was enough of a tell. And hey, a personal favor if you don't mind. I'd appreciate it if you burned some incense for my old master while you're there. Sure. Read me like a book. Taking a truth, huh? Man, I'd love to take a truth with the goats myself. Oh, back in the land of the living, are you? Last we saw you plastered yourself to sleep. I figured I'd just drop you off at a precinct, but I couldn't stop laughing at your face, man. You two in cahoots, perhaps? No comment, don't go lumping us together. Oh, you gotta give me a cold shoulder, man. A little trip really does sound nice. Okay, so, go take one, you know, yourself? Well, no. What's the point of taking a trip alone? It's the perfect chance to kindle the flames of romance, you know, right? How should I know? And you're really gonna push your luck and butter them up with some trip? She didn't just magically forget what happened. Look, we're moving on from that, okay? See, when we met up last time, she said I could come by again sometime if I wanted to. And the kid, she said, you're such a weirdo, mister. Hey, can you stop by again? I want to talk to you some more. Yeah, of course she was nice to you. She's a freaking waitress. Yumi's reaction said it all. You're a weirdo. I know I took on your request, but man, get your head out of your ass. Basic courtesy ain't affection. I know that. I'm just trying to make amends. I mean, sure, I'd love it if they could let me back into their lives, but I just gotta take that first step myself. I want to make up for all the time we should have spent together. That's my new goal in life, putting a smile on their faces. Swell. I guess it was a wake-up call he needed. Guys learned you can't just treat life like it's one big game. Sounds like you two had your fair share of run-ins before. Oh, didn't he bring his car here? I saw it parked outside. Of course he did. I luck him over to the precinct. He can sleep it off there. Head to Brother's Music Shop. First cinema.
Off we go.
First cinema.
Hello.
Welcome. Can I get you a ticket for something?
Thank you for your visit.
What's playing right now? Wolf's Requiem, Climber Story, Golden Blood Director's Cut.
If you have a ticket, please
Please proceed to the
Tickets for both circum. It will be 200 mirror for one. Let's grab a seat. One, a young officer of the law is hot on the heels of a gang he once was tied to. While pursuing the case, he meets a girl named Michelle. She's freed from the clutches of the gang, but they saddled her with an insurmountable debt, with little hope of paying it off. Ron takes upon himself to look after the girl, who begins to develop feelings for the young officer. Before she can act on it, however, the gang finds her and snatches her away once again. Fueled by the fires of rage, Ron rushes into their hideout and engages the gangsters in a gunfight. He emerges victorious by the skin of his teeth. He rescues Michelle from her captivity and the two embrace each other at last, overjoyed to have made it out alive. And it was at that moment when one of the fallen gangsters lifted his quivering hand and pulled the trigger.
Michelle, hold on.
Ron, are you all right? You're not hurt, are you?
I'm fine. See? Not a single scratch on me.
Thank goodness. I fulfilled my promise then. You remember it, right? You're always protecting everyone. So one day, I'll be the one who protects you.
Of course I remember. Save your strength, Michelle. Help will arrive at any moment. Hey, over here! I need a medic now!
Ron, your arms are so warm. When you hold me like this, my fear just melts away.
Well, look who you have here. Should you really be wandering around town at this hour? Don't you have responsibilities back on campus? Oh, whatever you're talking about, I'm out on business, really. Yeah? This your idea of patrolling the city? I guess there's no harm in it. They're only doing these reruns at night anyway. Well, after I took the Leon d'Or in Farbad, I couldn't afford not to see it, could I? I get why it made such a stir now. Nina Fendi's acting captured my attention the whole way through. Especially when she lied in the arms of a man she loved, smiling till her final breath. You could feel the purity behind her feelings. She's a bewitching actress. It's hard to believe how much feminine charm she can muster despite us being nearly the same age. It's even crazier to think about when you consider how subdued and wholesome she is in real life. Makes you wonder what sort of facade she'll end up putting on next. I know I'll be the first in line to see for myself. Facade? That's a good choice of words. Her ability to so convincingly put on such different personas must be why she has a reputation for being a gifted actress. But at the same time it makes it hard to get a sense of who she really is when the cameras aren't rolling. It's almost like her identity is completely invisible looking at her from the outside. You're not the only one who thinks that. Nina herself has definitely worried about that exact thing before. I've met her a couple of times. At the very least, I don't get the vibe that she's a two-faced person or anything like that. But that's not what you're really saying here, is it? No, it's precisely because she's not any one person deep down that she can so capably mold herself however she likes. In some ways, that makes her a pretty formidable person, whether she herself necessarily wants to be that way or not. Geniuses are all such fascinating people to analyze, wouldn't you agree? I think a ton of people would toss you in that exact same basket, you know? Van's conversation at the theater continued for a brief period. Soon enough, however, the two sides parted ways in the lobby. From there, Van got on with the rest of his evening. Hey, looks like a selling commemorative brochures. Purchase one.
Thank you for your visit today.
Good.
You have a ticket.
But looking at the time, I will end the episode here and we do the side quest we have before SPG next time. Until then, I'm Mace and don't get lost.